back to STL Live. I'm Sarah Bernard, and I'm here with Bryan Payne of Doodlestones. And Doodlestones is something that you created, and it's actually little stones that have doodles and drawings and characters that you've created. Yeah. So, and how long have you been doing Doodlestones?
Just less than 1 year, actually.
Really?
Yeah.
So you've got, so it's still a new thing to be developed even more. I mean, you've left hundreds of these already out in the community and across your travels for people to find and treasure. And I can imagine as time goes on, it's going to become even more special to find.
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping.
As word gets out. Okay, so in addition to traveling around the Midwest and around the U.S., you have done some international travel recently to Nepal.
Yes,
all right,
that's
so
correct.
What did you do in Nepal?
Well, I was there for 6 weeks at the beginning of this year. I left January 5th, and I was there until February. And I went all over the country, which is right now devastated because of the earthquake. And they just elected a president, and all of these things are changing. There's some protesting going on. And so I went in there under an organization called Global Arts Therapy. And I taught 17 classes of Doodlestones to kids as an activity for them to, recognize the resources they have or use their creative brains to just do something fun, maybe. But
did you find that they picked up on this idea of finding the right stones and finding the character within the stone to draw? Was that something easy for the kids to grasp?
Actually, no, it was quite difficult.
Really?
No, some kids got it, so I can't say that across the board. But some, it seemed like there's a really strong sense of math and science in Nepal. I saw that in a lot of the kids. And so they thought to copy. They looked at my examples and they would try to fit my examples into their stones.
Okay.
Or they, but then there was still just creative thinking that I would never see in the US, so it's just like, it was a mix. But I think the big thing was definitely like a lot of this very strict copy, try to do it exactly like I've done it since I've created the sample.
Yeah, great. All right, so when you were in Nepal, in addition to teaching, you were doing some adventuring of your own, and we have a video that we're going to show of a little adventure that you had. So we're going to cue that up here and see it in just a minute, and you can tell us, why don't you, while we're getting it up, why don't you tell us a little bit about it?
So I went into Chitwan National Park, and I hid several stones there, and I took an adventure into the jungle. I saw a tiger, I saw a boar, I saw a rhinoceros, and then I saw this elephant. This elephant was in a breeding center. It wasn't wild like the rest of these animals. And so I was following it, and I wanted to get a good shot, a good angle, and then I was going to hide a stone and then leave it there. And this elephant took notice to me taking notice of him. And
and then we're going to see in the video, see if the video is ready to go. We're going to, is it coming up?
help. And I ran. Yeah, I ran. No one else was around.
The little baby elephant. So, but still dangerous. They're.
Yeah, he could have.
Trampled
trampled me. Yeah.
Wow. What do you think motivated the elephant to do? I mean, I don't know much about elephants.
I think actually, so there's this elephant they call Ronaldo after the footballer, and he lives in the jungle and tramples people, tramples houses, tramples trees. He's just this terror to Chitwan National Park and the neighboring village, and this was one of his children.
Oh, so he's got the gene.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So what's up next for you, Bryan? What's coming up this year?
Right now I'm in residency at Create Space in the Del Mar Loop, and so I'm going to have my stones there in retail. I'm going to be there working for the next 6 months and sharing my project as many ways as I can while I'm there. And then after that, I'm hoping to go on a full U.S. tour. I want to build a bed in the back of my truck and live in my car and go to as many places as I can.
Wow. Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
And hopefully leave Doodlestones a trail of them as you go.
Yes, yeah.
For everyone to find. So be on the lookout. This is really fun. It's got a fun year coming up for you. To see the work of Bryan in Doodlestones, his Doodlestones, you can visit it online at Facebook or Instagram. So up here on the screen, we've got the sites. And there's more STL Live after this. Stay with us.